My dear students, let us take another topic. The name of topic is blotting techniques. Blotting technique is one of the advanced type of method where we can able to separate DNA, RNA and proteins, and it can be visualized. So separation of DNA, RNA and protein molecules and visualization of these all kind of macrobiomolecules by a technique we can call it as blotting techniques. So here the definition will be mentioned very clearly. Blotting techniques are the widely used analytical tools for the separation of desirable DNA, RNA and transfer of even proteins also. There are three different types of blotting techniques are present depending upon the fragment which we are separating, that is DNA, RNA and proteins. In case if the blotting technique is helpful to the separation of DNA, such kind of blotting technique we can call it as Southern blotting technique. This was first introduced by Edwin Southern in the year of 1975. I'm repeating again, Edwin Southern in the year of 1975. So it is helpful to the separation of DNA fragments on nitrocellulose filter membrane. And if you take Northern blotting technique is helpful to the separation of RNA fragments. So separation of RNA fragments and visualization of RNA fragments can be occurs with the help of Northern blotting techniques. So these all can be transferred to the specific kind of filter paper, that is diazobenzyl methyl filter paper. So this diazobenzyl methyl paper or nitrocellulose filter paper also can be used for the separation of this RNA fragment, that is called as Northern blotting techniques. If you take this Northern blotting techniques, Alvin et al. In the year of 1979, in the year of 1979, he was invented this mechanism, or he introduced this mechanism. And Western blotting technique. Western blotting technique, if you take here, electrophoresis helpful to the transfer of protein to the nitrocellulose membrane, we can call it as Western blotting techniques. So Western blotting technique is helpful to the separation of protein molecules. So now let us take quick review on types of blotting techniques, that is what are the types of blotting techniques and what are the techniques which are used and what are the important procedure in it. Okay, just take types of blotting techniques. If you take name of the blotting technique, Southern blotting technique and Northern blotting technique and Western blotting technique. Okay, these are the three, and which is meant for the separation of DNA and RNA and protein molecules. And denaturation process. Denaturation indicates separation of DNA molecule at higher temperature. That is called as denaturation process. And denaturation process is needed in Southern blotting techniques. It does not require in Northern blotting technique and Western blotting technique also. If you take Western blotting technique, it was first introduced by the Taubin. Taubin, he was a person who introduced this. And if you take membrane, what kind of membrane is required? Nitrocellulose membrane is required. And here you can take diazobenzyl methyl filter membrane or benzyl oxymethyl membrane. We can take here specific kind of membrane, and here common membrane, that is nitrocellulose membrane, can be used. And hybridization. So hybridization takes place with help of DNA and here DNA and RNA hybridization takes place because RNAs are formation takes place from the DNAs. And protein antibodies, specific antibody which interact with specific kind of proteins. And visualization. So visualization takes place with help of specific kind of device called as autoradiography. Autoradiography indicates it's a photographic emulsion used to visualization of molecules are labeled by the radioactive elements. So it's just a photographic emulsion. This photographic emulsion is used to visualize molecules or fragments with labeled by the radioactive elements. So we can use this autoradiography method, and with the help of this autoradiography method we can separate. But proteins can be separated with the help of dark room. So if you see in dark room, the proteins will be appears in different colors. So this is about the Western blotting. Let us take the process of blotting technique. Okay, process of blotting. So if you take the processes of blotting technique, or how we are going to do blotting techniques. So here first we need to take the one biggest tray, then add buffer solution. You can take different types of buffer solution, that is weak acid and its salts, and weak bases and its salts. You can mix with each other, it will become as a buffer solution. You can take acetic acid plus sodium citrate, So one of the best example, or you can take weak base and its salt like a ammonia and ammonia chloride. So you can take any kind of buffer solution and pour the buffer solutions in a tray. And after pouring the buffer solution in a tray, just place a number of small DNA fragments or fragmented DNA molecules. Just you can inoculate into this buffer solution. And here we are seeing very thin, a small membrane like structure. This very thin small membrane like structure we can call as polyvinyl chloride membrane. It acts as a absorbent. It is a very thin and it acts as a absorbent. So whenever it will be absorb the buffer solution, along with this buffer solution, number of DNA strands also will enter. And above this thin wrap structure, we will place gel and membrane and filter paper tissue, or you can call it as paper towels. You can place it. And after that, we need to place a glass plate because buffer solution should not move or it should not flow outside, and proper weight is required. So once you place the proper weight here, what will happen? It will suppress towards the downward direction. When it suppresses towards the downward direction, immediately there is a absorption. Due to this absorption, what will happen? Polyvinyl chloride paper, or you can call it as saran wrap. So polyvinyl chloride paper or saran wrap, this will be directly absorb buffer solution along with the DNA, and slowly it will start moving towards the upward direction. So while it moving upward direction, buffer solution, number of DNA strands will get stuck here, and you take this filter membrane outside, take the number of filter membrane outside, and after taking it, wash with the help of ethanol, and unhybridized bonds can be removed, and rest of the DNA probes can be identified under the autoradiography machine. So this is about the blotting techniques. So blotting techniques are highly essential for DNA fingerprinting method. Hope you understand. Thank you.